Testing, testing. I hope my microphone is good here. Testing, testing. Is it all right? Microphone's good. Yeah, microphone's okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the RWB 27 and a half game F3 Cup. We're racing on Donington Park GP for the last race of the championship, and we've already begun over here. Really sorry about that. Really sorry about the last rounds where we didn't have any streams. But sadly, it's real life. Real life people have a few works and sadly, they can't focus on two things at the same time. Well, at least now we're here. We're transmitting now the final race of the Formula 3 Cup. And everyone's already started out pretty cleanly here. We got Rigel, Clive Britton, Matt Al, Rick Bittersley. We also got Scott Tanner, new driver. There's Algatna, Mako, Jeff Ecott, Charger, and Kratlishville. They're all over here. Scott Tanner is the new driver from what I see. From what I'm seeing, actually. As you might probably guess, I'm eating some bread, like I'm in cheese sandwich. I normally eat it at this time. So currently, first lap was pretty clean. Everyone didn't have any issues. Everyone didn't have any issues until now. Pretty clean first lap for everyone. So Gardner and Marco close together here. Algot is in front of Marco. They're driving up a little battle. It's still taking a bit to try and build up excitement for the race. This is the last race of the championship. So we try and build up something. Oh, the start was already good. Rigel climbed up in front. Matt out went in second. Rick Bittersley's here in third. Algotner and Mako are fighting for fourth. Algotner and Mako are fourth and fifth respectively, fighting for fourth position. Jeff Ecott's right up there at the back, and he's fighting with Charger. Something must have happened with Jeff Ecott. Dropping down the order. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can. Let's see if I can find the cameras. Everyone doing well here so far? I'm doing okay for now. There's Jeff Ecott and Clive Britton racing for seventh, racing in seventh, eighth position. Something probably happened with Jeff Ecott because he just dropped down to seventh place. And now he's being under attack by Clive Britton over here. Looking at the first corner. Scott Tanner dropped to last place. Something must have also happened to him. Probably it was something together with Jeff Ecott, and that's why he's in last, and Jeff Ecott also drops the position. Curiously was trying to look for a way to get past Mad Al, but almost lost the rear of his car over there. Clive Britton and Jeff Ecott are still in the battle. Clive Britton is going to look to the inside on the first hairpin. Clive Britton is going to take seventh place, but they got to be. Oh, what the hell is that? That all about in front? That was a problem with Charger and Marco apparently. Scott Tanner at the back already overtook Andres. Probably a massive problem at the front of Jeff Ecott and Clive Britton that ended up forcing Clive Britton off. Jeff Ecott maintains his seventh position. Marco is in sixth. Charger is in fifth. Something must have happened between the two of them in front of the two drivers battling and ended up causing Clive Britton to back off. Oh, and there goes Clive Britton again off. Not having a good day. He's not having a good day here. He's definitely not having a good day here. And if I may check. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry. I was gonna check something, but I'm gonna have to stop. Massive carnage over here at the back. That's Charger, Jeff Ecott. Scott Tanner is gonna overtake the two of them. Clive Britton climbs up to sixth place. Must have been a problem at the chicane before heading into the hairpins. I was gonna check up something. I was gonna check up the points on the championship, but I had to stop. Too much stuff going on. There's drivers going to the pit stops already. The 25-minute race, of course. So, 25-minute race with drivers having times free fuel consumption. So of course they're gonna need every fuel they can get in order to last this race. It was much like the other races we covered, much like the other races of the championship of the cup. Clive Britton is doing a scoring job here, having a battle with Marco. He's going to look up to the inside of the first hairpin. Clive Britton going on the inside. He was at the back of the field and is now moving up to fourth place. Now moving up into fourth place. Rick Beardsley's way too far currently, but he's doing an impressive recovery drive. Everyone heading out to the first session of boxes in order to get some fuel. In. I think they're probably gonna have. I think they're probably gonna take a lot more fuel than tires, because at this point their tires are probably not that. The tires are probably not that worn out. They're just spitting for more fuels because of the times 3 fuel consumption. So Rigel's up in the lead. Maddow is in second place now. Rick Bindersley is in third. Clive Britton is fourth. Marco is in fifth. And Algatna, which we're following with, is in sixth. These two guys are having a battle for the fifth position. Everyone else in the back is also attempting to keep up with them. I hope my voice is good. Something happened to my notebook, and because of that, I'm using a replacement. So I'm not sure if my voice is sounding very good. I've already heard it on a YouTube video, on a short part of the YouTube video. I don't know if the voice is sounding good to you guys. I just hope it is, and I'm not causing too much of a disturbance. Got Algatna and Marco still locked up in a battle here. Marco's gonna pull away from Allgartner's gonna see if he can close up the gap, try and find a chance. I remember hearing a lot of time from a lot of commentators that this part of the Donington Park, that part that they passed over, the two left corners, they all refer to it as the old hairpin, and I've been wondering why it's kind of named like that. Was it perhaps an earlier layout which had a hairpin at that section of the track instead of the two left-handers there are now? Must have been. Gardner trying to do his best to keep up with Marco. He's managing to close up. Marco really, really slowed down over there. Oh! What the? Did Marco just try to make contact with Gardner? Marco really slowed down there. And now Scott Tanner is gonna approach him. Marco is really slow currently. Algatna has overtaken him now. But there must be some problem with Marco's RaceRoom Formula 3. There must be some problem with Marco's RaceRoom FR3 that that just got him to slow down that much. And now Scott Tanner's right behind him. Whatever the problem was, it's probably solved now because he's gaining on Allgartner yet again. The right-hander, he's looking on the outside while Allgartner is going to defend the inside. The outside's gonna outside or inside is gonna seem like the fastest line. Now Marco has the inside going over the chicane. Allgartner is right up on the outside. Scott Tanner is right behind him. Marco goes through. Allgartner backs off, probably way too dangerous. Scott Tanner is right on their gearbox right there. He's looking to the outside, but it's the hairpin coming up next. But Tanner makes a bold move on the outside and goes through Allgatna. That was an incredible move from the outside by Scott Tanner. Now Scott Tanner has to see if he can try and keep up with Marco. Allgartner is not going to give up. He's going to try and see if he can... Oh! Scott Tanner heads to the pit. Man, the high-speed fuel consumption can be quite... high-speed fuel consumption can be quite... can be much of a bummer, isn't it? But 1 minute we're having an exciting battle. The guy just pulls up to the pit stop because they probably ran out of fuel. At any rate, this drops Scott Tanner behind Andras Stratwashville. Charger is already out of the race from what we see. I'll go ahead and see if he can keep up with Marco. Marco's just flying through. I have yet to see the classifications of the championship, as I cannot see until I'm logged in. Until I'm logged into RWB International, I have to sign in for the team. But if they're being this bold during the battles, it means that the battle for the championship is also heating up. Get a position higher to become champion and stuff like that. I remember Clive Britton started the cup with a lot of points and was pretty much in the lead before being usurped by drivers like Rigel and Matt Al. I don't know what happened on the other two races since they weren't streamed. Maybe I should have checked what happened using it this. Really. Small brain, low IQ. Jesus. Algotten is apparently gaining on Marco right now. Meanwhile, Scott Tanner is also gaining on Kratochville. Or reveal with Kratochville. He's Scott Tanner slowly come closer and closer. Meanwhile, Algotten is also closing up on Marco. Right there at the back is Jeff Ecott. Scott Tanner's right up on his tail now. Look at this. Scott Tanner's probably going to see if he can try and overtake on a hairpin. If not this one, then maybe the second hairpin. Oh no, it's going to be this one. Yeah, he's moving up on the inside, and he's through Kratochville, who spins out. Andrzej Kratochville spun out at the first hairpin. He just went Spinala. And now Jeff Ecott is approaching at the back. Yeah, he's going to the pit stops to go for fuel. That was a sizable spin for Kratochville. Everything is so confusing right now. Now everyone is also pretty spread out. Algotten took a trip to the pits as well. Marco, Rigel, Bittersley, and whatnot, they're all probably going in as well. Let's pick up with them. Yeah, everyone's going into the pits as well. Second part of the pit stop. We're only gonna have 7 minutes remaining. Once they begin exiting it. There's Rigel already exiting the pit stop. Everyone else we need to exit as well. Rigel's still in the lead. Matt Al's still in second, but Bittersley still in third. Was Andrews managing to hear me? Everyone's pretty evenly spread out right now on the track. Bittersley spread out from Matt Al, about 3 seconds. Clive Britton is around 7 seconds behind Bittersley. Scott Tanner is 12 seconds behind Clive. Marco is around 3 seconds behind Scott Tanner. Algotten is 7.5 seconds, climbing to 8 seconds behind Marco. Jeff Egot is 50 seconds behind Al Tottenham. Crutchfield is around 4 to 5 seconds behind Jeff Egot. So basically, everyone's pretty much evenly spread out, and not a lot of people are going to do catch up very easily. For now, the closest ones that we can see, oh, it looks like Jeff Egot just went to the pit stop. I'm seeing on the timing screen that the Kratochville just overtook him. So Jeff Egot must have been at the pit stop. And the shortest gap that I'm seeing currently here is Rick Bittersley and Matt Al with 3.5 seconds, more or less. Oh wait, Jeff Egot is out? I think he just abandoned the race. He's probably abandoned the race. Hey, wait. At any rate, we still got everyone pretty evenly spread out, and it's a bit disappointing because I do like to see some action, some battles going on. Got Sanders on the pits currently. So they're trying to see some strategy work. Meanwhile, we've got Rigel here on the lead and probably going for his next win here on a 27.5K from a free cup. We've got less than 3 minutes to go. Some people are beginning to catch up to others. There's Rick Bittersley right there at the back. I did say he was the shortest gap of the race, around 3 seconds behind Matt Al. You can see if Rick Bittersley's going to try and keep up with him. Rick Bittersley's best lap was a 124.424. Matt Al's best lap was a 124.740. So we can see so we can probably still see something more because Rick Bittersley's trying to catch up to Matt Al. See if he can take his spot of the podium. Still 3 seconds the advantage. Dropping because of the corner. But Rick Bittersley is clearly attempting to be faster in order to be able to catch up to Matt Al with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. There they are coming up on the horizon. Still 3 seconds. Still 3 seconds. Oh, was that a mistake there by Rick Bittersley? That's gonna cost him a bit. Got less than 1 minute remaining now in the race. Probably gonna be the final lap. Well, Unless Rigel can reach the finish line before the time expires. But this is probably going to be the final lap of the race. We've got 30 seconds remaining now. Here at Donington Park. Donington Park. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have one more lap here. Rigel has managed to cross the finish line. Rigel has managed to cross the finish line before the timer went to 0, so we're gonna have one more lap. We're gonna have one more lap to see if everyone can close the gap to each other. One more lap to see if everyone can come closer to each other. Rigel just cruising along. You know, everyone else is still pretty far away. Rigel's just gonna have to cruise it home. Here comes the first hairpin. That's Pratlochville, who's a back marker currently, but he's not. He's gonna have to complete one more lap of full speed. Because Rigel won't be able to. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Kratoch will just let him through. Bobby still, so they can finish this race early. But yes, Rigel is gonna win race 1 here at the Donington Park GP. Matt Owl is gonna be in 2nd place. Rick Mirensby is gonna be in 3rd. Clive Britton is gonna be in 4th place. Marco is gonna finish in 5th. He's coming around the first hairpin now. Scott Tanner is coming up in 6th place, and Al Gotna is coming up as well in 7th. As Marco finishing in 5th. Scott Tanner coming up the final hairpin to finish in 6th. Yes, that was the final hairpin. I literally hesitated because I didn't know that was the final hairpin or not, but that is. Finally, Al Gotna at the back is gonna finish in 7th place. Hey, Bruce.
You good?
Yeah, all good. We've already finished race 1 here. Rigel is the winner of race 1 with Clive Britton having the fastest lap, 1:24.358. Al Gotna is sadly counting as a DNF here, but he was having some good battles with Marco until he had to make pit stops.
Well, in my little opinion, anyone who keeps up with Marco is doing a good job.
Marco's doing a good job.
No, I said anyone that can keep up with Marco is doing a good job because Marco is superb.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. My literally my headphone was on the was on low volume, and I couldn't hear it clearly. But now I can.
Oh, sorry, mate. Okay. So we're at gorgeous Donington Park.
Yeah, we're racing on Donington Park. It's the last round of the 27.5K F3 Cup.
Right. Very untypical British weather.
What with the sunny? With the sunny, I know the stereotype of British I know the stereotype of British weather is all cloudy and stuff with a
Well,
chance of rain, but with a chance of rain, but never really raining.
well, yeah, it is grey. Is our sky normally?
So we're gonna getting ready to grid everyone up over here for the second race.
Weird that your touch talk gives four distinctive thumps when you sign off.
My push to talk.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably because I'm using yeah, it's probably because I'm using a separate computer. Like my computer has my normal computer had some problems, and I need to switch to a substitute one, and probably that's why I'm having these issues. Anyways, the
yeah,
5 laps are up. We're getting ready to go, and we are go here at race 2 at Donington Park of the 27.5 KF Free Cup.
excellent stuff.
Everyone's starting off pretty cleanly over here. They're heading for the first corner.
It's
That's Matt Al, Rick Bittersley, Rigel. Matt Al and Rick Bittersley apparently from the same team. They have like a similar livery. But Clive Britton is already looking up, trying to attack Matt Al into first place.
all
Everyone
good,
else keeping pretty close to each other as well.
all good clean stuff as well.
Yeah, Bruce Hedges, do you know why that part of Donington that they just passed is called the Old Hairpin? Like, I remember hearing some commentators calling that part of Donington like the Old Hairpin, even when it's not a hairpin. Was there perhaps an old hairpin at an old
Yeah,
layout of Donington Park?
that has been a redesign.
So it was redesigned. So that part did have a hairpin.
Yes, yes, and it was thought to be too dangerous for the horse because if you look where that corner is, there is now big lump of uh, grit, sorry, grit stuff, but there didn't used to be, and they used to come down to this corner and they just flew off into things. So they decided to ease the corner and put a gravel pit in there to make it a little bit safer. 'Cause it was killing people.
Ow, eesh. I see. Meanwhile, it looks like a lot of problems happened for Matt Al. He's just dropped the last place. Oh, someone just went. Lots of cars going wild on the. That's the first corner. Yep, that's the first corner. Lots of cars going wide. That was Jeff Ecott, and there's also Allgotner. Oh no, contact! There was contact between Allgotner and Jeff Ecott.
Maybe Mad Al spilled oil.
Matt
Well,
Al has spilled oil.
I know you can't do that in sim. I'm joking.
Oh, okay. But yeah, lots of trouble going on here already. Lots of trouble going on here already at race 2. Matt Al, having dropped back so much on 10th place, and now Allgotner and Jeff Ecott having that scuffle over there at the back.
All that in the first 3 laps.
Yeah, yeah, all that in the first 3 laps of the race. Talk about drama.
It's busy down there.
Yeah, it's very busy. On the lead, it's busy. On the back, it's busy. Everyone's pretty close to each other.
Yeah,
See
I
if
mean
they can jockey
yeah,
for position.
as you can see, Binnersley is not giving Rigel a chance to think about extending his lead because all he can think about is defending against Binnersley.
Yeah, on race 1, Rigel was able to get away. On race 2, Beersley is trying to do everything in his power so that doesn't happen again here in race 2.
Yeah, he's using that craft very well, and he knows that he's got to stay within it, otherwise he will just lose Rigel.
Yeah, Rigel showing a good dominant performance from race 1. outrunning the competition. Yes, that's the word, outrunning the competition. But he's not alone in trying to attack Rigel because
No,
Clivefitten is
no,
right behind him as well.
indeed.
Everyone gearbox after gearbox, not just here at the front but at the back as well. They're all pretty close. That's Cartouchville and Jeff Ecott
Yeah,
well at the back. Algot is approaching Charger. Charger, who had abandoned the first race, when the first happened. Whoa! Clivefitten probably tried to go way too brave down on the first hairpin. Had to back off. That's gonna make him lose some ground to Bittersley, but Bittersley is still okay. He can still be chasing after Rigel here.
looking good.
Yes, he's looking pretty good. There's Marco over there at the back. Rigel attempting to try and get away from Rick Bittersley, just like he did in the first race.
A little bit
He's,
of a
he's
wobble there.
probably managing to do so. The gap here is beginning to go orange.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a wobble from Clive Britton there.
Yeah, there was a bit of a wobble on that first hairpin.
Yeah, as they say in some circles, he was the first to blink.
The first to blink because when you blink, you literally have just a short lapse of not paying attention to anything in
No,
front of you, and that
no,
is up.
no. He was the first to blink. He was the first to give a sign that he wasn't able to do as the others are doing. He was the first to blink. He was the
Ah,
first to give a
I
sign.
see. I see. I get it. I get it now. Well, whatever the case is, Clivefitten Clivefitten has managed to approach Rick Bittersley yet again.
He
And,
has.
and now and now this battle for second place might end up giving Rigel an advantage as he might end up pulling away.
Yeah, if the fight behind him intensifies enough, because now Rick is really having to defend against Britain, he is in trouble. Wobble from Britain there over the same curves that Finnersley. Sorry, yeah. Oh no, it's the same curves that he slid on earlier. Maybe Britain's got trouble with his tyres. He's now lost that time again. Look, he's back from where he was, nowhere near that close.
Either that or that first corner is doing something. I remember Clivefitten
Yeah,
just literally said on RaceRoom that he has some problem with the clutch mapping or something. But maybe it's also the first corner because that first corner needs to be pretty much a killer for any beginner and professional racing driver.
yeah, but it's taking Clive by surprise, and it shouldn't be doing. I mean, look, he's still trying to catch back up to Rick. It's costing him time every time he goes around that corner.
Yeah, he's gonna try and look at the inside of the hairpin here. Not good. He's still too far away.
Yeah,
But he's still looking up at the inside. He's trying to get side by side with Rick Bittersley over here.
yeah, couldn't get half a car, no chance.
Rick Bittersley drastically attempting to try and keep up with Rigel, but Rigel is taking advantage of this battle for second place going on. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
everyone at the back is beginning to jockey for position.
yeah.
Scott Tanner just overtook Marco.
Oh, did
Oh,
he?
but is he going to the pit stop? He probably went to the pit stop. Hang on, let me check. Yes, he
Possibly.
went to the pit stop.
Yeah, it was an early stop. We've still got chunks of time for that. What's that? 11 minutes or so? 17
What?
minutes. I beg your pardon. I'm saying that they've still got chunks of time to go for pit stops. That was a very early pit stop.
Yeah,
17
but you
minutes.
also gotta remember, that they got ×3 fuel consumption.
Oh, cool. So we're back on that one, are we? That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah, that rule is still in place even on the final race of the championship.
Help me, my car's drinking too much. Oh, we're getting some action here.
Yeah. Oh, someone spun out of the background. Someone spun out of the
No!
background. Who was that? Ah,
Uh,
that was Kratochvil yet again. He
yeah,
spun out on race 1 as well, and now he spun out here on race 2, and Scott Tanner is gonna take his position.
oh, yes, very
He's not
easily.
having a good day.
No. That's not like him.
And meanwhile, the leaders are also going to the pit stop. There's Charger jockeying for position with Matt Au, who's trying to see if he can climb back up again after
Well,
the bad start that he had.
I just see and Rigel have swapped places.
Yeah, that's because they're in the pit stops, and
Oh, I
Rijo's
see.
pit stop is a bit earlier than the other two.
Right,
Oh god, they're
okay.
side by side actually the pit stop. What the hell is this?
That's what I mean.
Rick Beardsley's gonna maintain his second position.
That's what I mean.
Rick Beardsley will maintain his second position. Clive Britton had to back off, stay in third. Literally lots of people going on to the pit stop. And we had our first drama at the pit stop already as well. I think there's only contact like when you're racing, not when you're on the pit procedure. But I'm still afraid that a contact might end up happening, and end up causing some drama and chaos at the pit stop.
Well, that would be an unsafe release, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be much like an unsafe rejoin whenever someone gets off the track.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's
But
Rick Beardsley tried to defend to the inside while Clive Britton goes to the outside. But Clive Britton is going to have to do a cross-up because Rick Beardsley went too wide and Clive Britton is going to take second place.
Well. It's a long time coming. Well, not that long. 6 minutes.
Well, we still got 14 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Clive Britton has managed to perform a maneuver on Rick Beardsley and is now ahead of him. So he has to be careful whenever he's trying whenever he's doing battle with him.
Rigel's back in first.
Yeah, Rigel's back in first after the pit stop. Matt Au is fighting with Jeff Eacock for 6th place.
He hasn't stopped yet, has he?
I don't know, has he? I didn't see him stopping. At least, yeah.
Oh,
Rick, you're getting way too close. Rick getting way too close to Clive Britton here. Nearly tried to do a bump drafting, or nearly tried to bump him.
He's damage off.
I think not.
Right, he has to be very careful he doesn't.
No, yeah, he is bump drafting. He tried to look to the inside of this game, but there's very, very little space, and not to mention those sausage curbs. There's very, very little space. I think he tried to go bump drafting for the both of them, but there's but if you wanted to overtake, there was very, very little space.
And those sausage curbs make you pay when you hit them.
Not to mention how bad they are. Like the FIA, a lot of these sausage curbs so that the drivers don't end up cutting corners or going off of track limits. But cutting sausage curbs is literally going to send the drivers flying, like we do it in real life, and it hurts a ton.
It does. That's what I say. I mean, they're in danger. They should be reinstated.
Yeah, literally, you could still just give out penalties normally, and they would understand. But putting a sausage curbs, literally the thought process that they had was just, what if the driver just didn't want to observe the track limit, and then FIA just responded with make sure they pay with their spine or something.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit ridiculous.
If they really want to block it off, make it a wall.
Really want to block it off, make it a wall like in street circuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Rick Beardsley is not really caring about the sausage curve. He's trying to do everything he can to keep up with Clive Britton. But Clive Britton is managing to pull away and see if he can approach Rigel. At the back, everyone's also pretty evenly spread out, but still pretty close to each other to be considered battles. Tanner trying to keep up with the other racers.
Yeah, more like trains than challenges.
More like trains, yeah. Especially at the back too. Donington Park. Donington Park has a lot of history in British motor racing, right? Like when was it? When was the year that Donington Park was developed again? Like when was the year it began? Was it like around the 1950s, 1940? Not the 1940s. But where?
No,
When was it? Like
I,
it was it earlier, like 1930s or
I think it's
1920s or something?
I think it's post-war because again, I think it was part of the military system.
It was probably. Oh, Scott Tanner got really close to Jeff Ecott over there. He just overtook him.
Naughty boy.
He just went through with it. And now Jeff Ecott is probably having issues because Maddow is approaching him as well. He's overtaking on the inside, on the backstretch hairpin, on the backstretch before heading to the chicane. Yeah, there goes Maddow through. Scott Tanner went through before him, but now he's going to keep up with Scott Tanner. Jeff Ecott dropping back to 7th. Battle's heating up here at the back. Ten minutes remaining on race 2 now. Rajo's is probably gonna go through if he can win. Clive Britton is gonna try and do everything in his power to see if he can close the gap. Scott Terry now trying to see if he can pull away from Matt Al. And Jeff Ecott just doing probably everything he possibly can to try to see if he can keep up. He's managing to keep up. We can still see Matt Al pretty close to him. Objects in video are closer than they may appear.
We've got poking mirrors, the mirrors that
Yeah, I mean that's the rule that applies to some of these things, right? Like objects in a mirror or like in a screen. They are like of a different scale, so they may appear far, so they look like they're farther than we think they are.
yes, especially in racing games, as you do with sharp corners like that, you suddenly are very, very close to the car you thought was miles away.
Yeah, pretty much. So everyone needs to be able to balance out here. There's Scott Tanner going to the pits again. Means Matt Al is going to take his position.
Well,
Again, times 3 fuel consumption. Is this?
yes, it's cruel, it's harsh, it makes you think.
Strategies.
Exactly. Strategies. You've always got to keep that in mind.
I did see a few people that were trying to use this high-speed fuel consumption rule to their advantage, but some of them ended up doing a Ferrari, and doing a really bad strategy.
Yeah, oh, the line's over there. Oh, I can't go that far.
Meanwhile, Jeff Ecott is getting closer to Matt Out now. He's probably able to see if he can try and get a jockey for position here.
Yep. In that half a second area. Just cruising and you're trying to overtake.
Well, driver of the day, I would probably want to give it to Matt Al because he's doing a good recovery drive after dropping from 10th place.
It certainly is.
Yeah, the leaders have also went to the pit stop. Looks like they're probably... Yep, Matt Al is heading to his pit stop as well.
Has Rigel done his? Because he's still a second ahead of Britain.
Yes, he's done. All of the leaders have done their pit stops as well. That's why Rigel is going further ahead. But look, he's still attempting to escape Clive Britton, and Clive Britton is still attempting to try and get close to him.
Yeah, you think there's a chance there might be one more stop in the next 6 minutes, 7 minutes?
Yes, I think there will be. I think there will be a pit stop in the next minutes as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, are we keeping you up?
No, No, it's okay. It's only 6:42 p.m. here. It's not my time to go to sleep. I just
Oh,
sometimes I just sometimes do that.
10:42 p.m. here. So, yawn.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can drink some water in order to keep myself up. Looks like Scott Tanner has
Come,
kept up with the
come on,
drivers
man.
again. He's seeing if he can jockey for position yet again.
Come on,
Madow's up in
man.
front of him currently.
You live in the country that they made a song about where there is a lot of coffee.
Sorry. What's the question?
I said, you live in the country where they made a song about there being a lot of coffee. They got a lot of coffee in Brazil.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean that was our first economic like in Brazil's history. That was like our first economic economic income. I believe.
The
Like
economic
that's how it
success.
works.
Mind you,
We saw.
I think beef was first, then coffee.
Yeah, but yeah, there was a lot of coffee and sugar as well. Like it were our primary sources of income along with beef.
Yeah, well, the sugar came from ex-slave plantations, didn't it?
Yes, that too. So pretty much coffee, beef, sugar.
Yeah, I've
Scott Tanner's
seen.
still looking up behind the gearbox of Matt Al over here to see if he can try and
Yeah,
overtake.
he certainly is doing a fine job. If he
Not
gets
to
not
not to
too
mention
far
he's
behind
also
him.
not to mention he's also saving fuel by staying behind his draft.
Oh yes, yes, I remember mentioning that last time we spoke.
Yeah, and the strategy of saving fuel here is gonna be important with that times 3 fuel consumption. Staying
Absolutely.
behind someone's draft is gonna increase the saving of the gas quite a lot.
Yeah, that's why we're not seeing as many overtakes as we think we'd like to see because they know that they've got to keep hold of their fuel or they're not going to make it to the end.
You're quite correct there. Apparently, from what I learned around a bit on the internet, the best distance to save fuel, like in drafting, was around between 6 to 10 feet, especially like if you want to draft behind a semi. But on open roads, that can be a bit dangerous. If you're trying to
It is,
draft the 6 to 10 feet to save fuel, because the truck
yes.
driver won't be able to see what's behind him, which is pretty much
Oh,
you, and you can't see what's in front of the truck as well.
oh, Scott's getting really close now. Look at this. He's trying to
Yeah,
take
he's
him
going on
on.
the outside, now heading to the inside, and Scott
He's
Tanner
got
is
him.
through Manal.
He's got him. Nice move, Scott.
Nice move by Scott Tanner. He's through Manal into 5th place now.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can see Mad. I
yeah,
can see Mad Al
this is
getting
the
mad
first.
now.
This is the first time I'm seeing this guy Scott Tanner race. He's been an incredible racer so far. Lots of overtakes, not just in race 1, but in race 2 as well.
He's keen.
Is he a new driver, Scott Tanner, or
No, I have seen him before. I have.
Okay. Okay. I really feel that he's been a good race. Lots of overtakings.
I haven't seen Trustable before. It's a new one for me. But still, if
Yep.
he's in this race, he can't be doing bad, can he? Oh,
You
yes,
were
he
you
can.
just you just said it. Commentator's curse is inescapable.
It certainly is. Oh
Commentator's
my
curse is
word.
inescapable.
Oh my word. I'm sorry. But
Meanwhile, Rigel also managed to lap him as well. I just saw him. I just saw him when we were focusing on
considering he was
Andres.
doing this, considering Andres was doing the 720 there, it's pretty
Oh,
to
he's
get
just
there.
abandoned the race.
Oh, Crunchville.
Yeah, he's a man of
Oh.
the race. Uh, probably going too slow. Because if you don't know, you can't get disqualified for going too slow, like on some racing categories.
Hmm.
Uh, so he was probably avoiding to be disqualified, is what I think. But man, yeah, yeah, pretty much. Commentator's curse is just inescapable.
Okay.
I'm
We should.
thinking of becoming a commentator, and I'm thinking I should like get used to that because I will also probably do some calls that end up just blowing up in my face just because I complimented the driver.
Okay. Who do we want out of the race next? Spotlight on them. I'll talk about how good they're doing, and it'll be due.
Oh dear. Scott Tanner looks like he probably went to the pit stop because he's behind Maddow again.
Oh,
And we've got 30 seconds of the race to go too, so the race is about to end.
stop waffling. Get back to the race.
We've got 30 seconds of the race to go. Rigel is
Uh,
gonna open up the final lap here
he
because
certainly.
now we're gonna have 10 seconds to go. So this is definitely gonna be the final lap, and he's probably gonna take his second win of the race here as well. Rick Bittersley's at the back. He's retook his second position from Clive. Meanwhile, a battle at the back happening here again with Scott Tanner and Matt Al. Hopefully, Scott Tanner has enough fuel to get to the finish.
That was a quick
He
spot
probably
for
has to
him.
stay. He probably has to stay behind Matt Al for a bit in order to be able to save fuel.
Well,
And the NAT code is showing as if Scott Tanner is doing way too many overcorrections, but he's actually still going pretty good.
yeah, and he's still pretty close.
Yeah, if Scott Tanner wants to get to the finish line, he has to conserve fuel, and getting on Matt Al's draft is the best way to do it. He's right up
Yeah,
there. Sorry,
yeah. Let's see if we can
he's,
get him.
he's right up there. That was a hiccup. Oh wait,
Right?
he run out of fuel.
No!
Oh my God, Scott Tanner! Scott Tanner, did he run out of fuel before the finish? That is
Oh,
disastrous. He's just parked up behind he just parked up in front of the marshals.
poor
Oh
bugger.
my God, he ran out of fuel before the finish. Rigel's gonna finish. Rigel's gonna win race 2.
He's celebrating as well. Good for him.
Rick Beardsley is gonna finish in second. Clive Brennan is gonna finish in third. But Scott Tanner, who could have finished in 5th place, has just run out of fuel on the last lap.
Yeah, literally, what was it, the last 3 corners?
See, this is what ends up happening if you don't end up calculating how much kilograms or how much liters of fuel you have on your car. Like, oh my God, it's so it's so frustrating to see that happening. It's such a bad mistake. It's one of the worst mistakes you can ever do in motorsports.
Yeah, other
Uh,
than putting slicks on when it's pissing with rain.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's so bad for Scott Tanner, poor guy. He was doing so well in the race, having so many battles with Matt Al, and then just runs out of
Yeah,
fuel right on
yeah.
the final lap.
Amazing battles. They were very, very good, tight, fair, clean battles between them.
Yeah, it was all super amazing. Everyone doing so well in the race. Baggio here getting his second win of the day.
Good lad.
Now the problem is that I can't tell who's the champion of the 27.5K F3 Cup because I don't exactly have access yet to my RWB International account.
It's
So
Max Verstappen. Did he win it? Didn't he? Did he? Didn't he? Didn't he? Did he? Did he? He did. All right.
Okay. I'm probably gonna see later. See later once I manage to get up to log in. But yeah, Rigel has won the 2 races here at Donington Park GP. Thank you so. Clive Britton takes the fastest lap here. Thank you everyone so much for watching. This is the end of the 27.5K F3 Cup, and we hope to see you again for more RWB International live streams. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you guys later.
Bye.